This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Wednesday, September 10th, podcast number 524. Today I'm going to cover a nation of dumb adults. Yesterday was potentially dumb kids. So let's get into this. I have posted in the evening on Substack Notes about the revisions on jobs data, and they revised it down for the past 12 months by almost 1 million. So all this rah-rah of the Fed dependence on data and they have all the tools and mechanisms, bullcrap. Listen, if they're going to revise 1 million jobs to the downside, all of that pump that we exhibited in the past year on fake jobs numbers should typically unwind. Well, today's PPI came out and it was milder than expected as far as inflation. We have horrible jobs data now that was revised, and depending on what happens on the CPI data on Thursday morning, the Fed has all the ammo they need to be data dependent and cut. This cut on September 17th is going to be the most non-surprising or most expected rate cut in the history of time. What you want to watch out for is if they do cut quarter points, 50 basis points, what happens to the yield on the long end, the 30-year? Last year, the same date that they cut, long-term yields rose as a FU to the market. Because everyone knows that pays bills, has to work for paychecks, that inflation is raging. Yeah, sure, if you're Mark Zuckerberg, make, relatively speaking, no salary, but you own 100 properties with no debt, and you're borrowing against those assets to pay yourself. If you don't know what I just said, I'll repeat it for those that might not know, who are just working regular paycheck jobs. If you own 10 homes and each home is worth $10 million and they're paid cash clear, you can borrow against those homes via a reverse mortgage. And then you pay yourself with that loan and you go spend it. You go on vacations, private jets. You get the waterboard jet ski thing that he uses, right? And you pay yourself, but it's not income. So you don't have to pay taxes on that spend.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.